friends, welcome back to my channel. I decided to make another video. Before we get started on this one, I just want to thank everyone that reached out to me last week after my Sunday video where I talked about my anxiety a little bit and just opened up about some of the doubts and struggles I've been having. I had a lot of really nice comments on that video and a lot of DMs, and just, you guys are great. Another follow-up from that video is that I actually went out and bought a different agenda. I really needed the spiral bound, and I really needed one that had the like calendar flat lay. I need like the month calendar flat lay, which that one just doesn't have. It has a week, but for video planning specifically, it needs to be a month in advance at least. Fun, cool thing though, I did like a match your nails by accident. This apparently is my favorite color scheme. Nobody tell Ryan that I bought another agenda, okay? It'll make him mad. But something that won't make him mad, segue, is the topic of today's video, which is book of the month. Sort of. The topic of the video is bookish subscription boxes and why I'm frustrated. Originally, this was just gonna be part of a straight up unboxing video where I was gonna show you what I got from book of the month this month. But I have been saying for several months now that I'm done with book of the month. I'm gonna cancel it, and then, you know, next video next month I got another box to show you guys. But this is it for real this time. I'm done with book of the month. I haven't actually canceled it yet, but this is my last one. Hold me accountable. The reason I'm done with it is not because I don't like subscription boxes. In fact, I love subscription boxes, but I just feel like the book of the month one, and no shade to book of the month, they do a great thing, I just feel like they're the most boring and the selection is the least catered to what I actually like. Why do I get book of the month? Well, one, it's cheap. It is like, I think probably the cheapest one, and there's no wait list. You just get it because they've got so many books. But because of that, they have a huge variety of books, which is actually a bad thing. If you're not familiar with book of the month, every month they give you a list of books that you can choose from, and for one book of the month credit, you get one book from the list, and it's usually new releases, and they give you about like 5 or 6 to choose from depending on the month and what kind of releases there are. But typically it's gonna be like a romance, a contemporary lit sort of thing, a thriller maybe, a horror if you're lucky. If there's a big fantasy, like mainstream fantasy release, you're gonna see that. And sometimes YA gets put in there as well. That's it though, and it's so rare that you get something actually outside of just contemporary fiction, thrillers, and romance. And I hate all 3 of those genres. So why do I always get this box? They also have the option to add on books every month for a very cheap price, and I always do that. So I have no self-control, and that's why I also rarely skip months. So I'm spending my credits, I'm spending my money, I'm getting these books, and I don't want them. Let's unbox this real quick so I can get to the next part of what this video is gonna be about. I got 3 books for January. Let's see what they are, because I kind of forget. Oh no, I remember. Okay, I remember. It's hard to cut on camera because I'm holding up the box with one hand and like trying to artistically cut. There we go. Where's the cap? I threw it on the floor. So when it comes to book of the month, the only thing you get in the box other than the books you order is you always get a bookmark, and they're always the same on one side. It's just, you know, the book of the month business card basically, and then they've got like a cute quote usually on the other side. This one says, "This book hits the plot," and then a picture of a little chef. This is probably the worst one that I've ever seen. I've kept all the bookmarks. I have like a whole thing of bookmarks, and they're in there. The one I do have on display says I'm in my villain era because I think that's fun. So the new release that I chose for January is this one, The Bullet Swallower by Elizabeth Gonzalez James. I was not thrilled with the options for the month, the new releases this month, but this one is a Western, and I don't love Westerns. I've never read like an authentic Western, but I've read Western styled fantasies and some contemporary fiction that were okay. Not my favorite. I chose this one though. I don't don't know why I chose this one, but I read the synopsis and something about it did hook me, and I wanted to get it. Plus it's quite short. But essentially this is a dual timeline Western set on the Texas-Mexico border, and it starts in the in the late 1890s with a man who is a savage criminal, and he is pulling a train heist where unfortunately his brother is killed because of something he does as a mistake. Then we fast forward to the 1960s, and we have the latest member of this family, because this is, you know, a family saga timeline thingy, and he is not a criminal. He's a docile sort of man, but a mysterious figure turns up, and it turns out that Jamie, this figure in the 1960s, is the one that is going to have to pay for all of his family's crimes leading back to the days of Cain and Abel. I don't know, dude, I just thought it sounded cool, so I got it. The other two books that I got for January are older books, but they've been on the list for a long time, and I was like, I should just get them. I got two Blake Crouch books, Recursion and Upgrade. I almost said update, Upgrade. Am I just trying to fill, oh my gosh, I'm so sick. Am I just trying to fill the hole in my heart that is the red cover of Dark Matter that I can't find anywhere? Yeah. Dark Matter is the one that I actually want to read because it's like the best one, everyone says so. But apparently Recursion is mind-boggling and insane and a must-read, and I haven't heard much about Upgrade, but they were both available, so I got them. Wow, I can't believe this is my last ever Book of the Month box as long as I follow through with what I'm saying. I will follow through. I don't like Book of the Month for obviously all the reasons I already stated, but I also just, they don't make special editions. Like, it's not a very exciting box. You don't get anything in it. These are not specials. Like, yes, they're not the original books, but they are the same cover, and they have this Book of the Month thing in the corner and on the spine, and like 99% of their editions have that. I think I have Immortal Longings by Chloe Gong, and it's one of the only ones that I have that doesn't say Book of the Month on the side, and it's the only one that I actually like having on my shelf because I hate the Book of the Month logo being there, but like, of course it's there, it's a brand, it has to be. But what I really want is a subscription box that's actually catered to me and the things I like, and as a beautiful special edition inside, and I want less choice. I know I'll have to spend a little bit more money because I am getting better stuff, but that's the payoff. I'm getting better stuff. So I've been doing a bit of research into other subscription boxes. Obviously some of them are already on my radar, like Fairy Loot, Illumicrate, and Broken Binding boxes. Everything has an 1,000,000-year wait list, which is fine, that's expected. So I did actually sign up for 4 different wait lists. 3 that I've already said. Illumicrate I signed up for, Fairy Loot I signed up for, and Broken Binding I signed up for. And then Owlcrate is the 4th one that I've signed up for based on an Instagram reply that I got after asking you guys both in my community tab here on YouTube and on my Instagram stories if you are part of any subscription boxes, or if there are any you recommend, or just ones you want to try that like you could try vicariously through me. We could do that. Signing up for the wait list, 1, does not guarantee that I'm ever going to get them, and 2, doesn't mean I actually want to get all 4 of them. I'm kind of at a point where like I want to try different things, so I will sign up for whatever happens first. One thing that I'm frustrated with again though is that most of the, not most of them, so Owlcrate definitely, and then either Illumicrate or Fairy Loot, what? I think all 3 of those, they have different types of I can't talk. They have different types of subscriptions where you can do a YA box with extras, which is like all the cute bookish accessories that you get in the box as well, or the YA book only, or the adult book only. But I haven't seen on any of them like adult box with extras. And you know how I feel about YA, right? I don't have to reiterate that again. I will. I hate YA. Not a fan. So what I've done is I've joined the wait lists for both the YA books with the stuff and adult alone. I don't know why. I feel like the wait list for adult book only is going to be a lot shorter than the full box. Obviously also it's going to be cheaper, at least it better be. But ultimately I don't know what I'm gonna get. I don't even know what my preference is. But they're so pretty, and I just want a box to show up every month with little gifts for me that feels free because of girl math. And it would be coming out of Ryan's credit card, not even my own account. So it is free, right? When I asked you guys about the different subscription boxes that you use, no one really had anything new for me. I got about a million answers on my Instagram saying broken binding, duh. I know, okay? Relax. I own a lot of broken binding special editions that I've purchased or received individually, like not through the subscriptions. And I think they're beautiful, and I would love to have a broken binding subscription, but I know it's kind of hard to get. And then also, I'm buying all of those books anyways, usually, and I don't need the special editions unless it's a book I really, really want. I know this is counterintuitive, where it's like, the broken binding does books that are mostly to my taste, but I don't want that one the most. I almost would prefer Illumicrate or Fairy Loot, because then I might be getting books that I'm not buying anyways. Because from what I can tell, they usually go for books that are more like the TikTok books, meaning they're hyper popular. They tend to be of a certain type. I'm trying to explain this. They're very girly. They're very girly. And I don't go for girly books naturally. I think that's what it's coming down to while I'm figuring this out in my head. I do not naturally gravitate to the books that the girly girls are reading. I'm trying to like not offend women right now. I don't know what's happening. I don't naturally gravitate to the type of book that would be put into Illumicrate or Owlcrate or Fairy Loot, but I do pick up the books that are in the broken binding anyways. So that is what I'm saying. I would rather get a subscription to something that's gonna be unique to me. Plus their editions are stunning. And you get all the stuff. And I love stuff. There are a couple of other subscription boxes that I checked out on my own. Locked Library and the Goldsboro subscription, but both of those, as far as I can tell, are only available in the UK. So not happening for me. Plus they're probably waitlisted, so like what difference does it make? And then there is a horror subscription box that I found on Instagram, just I don't know, through the algorithm, I guess, called Nightworms. And they send out the books and lots of like cool stuff as well. And I would love to do that one, but it's only available in the US. So no books for me. I really wanted this video to be like, I'm done with book of the month and here's all the subscription boxes I switched out for. But the timeline on that is just so unknown that there's no point in waiting until like I get a spot in a subscription box, receive my first box, hope that that happens more than one time so I can compare things and then show you guys. Instead, this is a video about me complaining. I have no idea what the wait time for the wait list is like on any of these subscriptions. So if you guys could pretty please let me know in the comments if you know of any other subscription boxes, like just bookish related. It doesn't have to be the best one ever. I just really want something. I need something to fill the hole that book of the month will be leaving once I cancel it. I know there's a lot of indie book boxes out there as well, and I'm totally down to try those. As long as they ship to Canada and aren't billions of dollars, I'll give them a shot. So if you can link any below as well. I haven't done all the research that I could have done prior to filming this. I'm gonna do some more afterwards, but that's what I'm feeling right now. I think the last thing I'm gonna do, because I need to hold myself accountable, I'm gonna cancel book of the month on video right now on my phone. Okay, I'm in the app. Unfortunately, you cannot update your plan in the app. Okay, never mind. I'll go to bookofthemonth.ca, I don't know. So I can select a new plan. I would love to cancel my plan. How do I do that? Cancel membership. Oh, I can pause the membership. As expected, there's like 8 pages being like, please don't go. We'd hate to see you go. You're losing some sweet perks. Plus, you can always pause instead. Show me what I'll be losing. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Ryan's be so mad. But hear me out, guys. I have gotten 11 out of 12 boxes. And at 12 boxes, I become a BFF. I think I'm just like a friend right now or something. I don't remember how they do it. But when I'm a BFF, I get a free tote bag, a free birthday book, a free book of the year during book of the year season. I'm not going to last that long. Don't worry. That's a whole year from now. 20% off everything in their boutique, and then who cares about this? Private member services line, so I can call them whenever I want. Oh no. I would have to wait a long time for any of these perks to matter, except for the tote bag. Because my birthday's in August, so I get a free credit in August. So I'd have to keep getting boxes until then, or I could just no, I could pause it until August. But I do love a good tote bag, especially a free tote bag. Ah! Ryan is gonna kick my ass. He's at kickboxing right now, so he doesn't know anything I'm saying. Then he's gonna come home and kick my ass. I'm gonna click no, I want these perks, keep my membership. Give me a little high five and says, thanks for sticking around. I'm gonna do one more box. I'm gonna do the February box. Maybe there will be some incredible books. I'm not gonna do any add-ons. I'm just gonna get a book in February. Hopefully I get the free tote bag with it, and then I will pause my membership until August, get the free credit for my birthday, and then cancel it. And hopefully during that time, I will be accepted to one of these subscription boxes I'm on the wait list for now. Oh boy. Well, that didn't go the way I thought it was gonna go, okay? I really thought I was gonna like be a big girl and cancel that subscription on camera. But instead I crumbled to consumerism. I like bags. Looks like book of the month is sticking around for one more month. I am happy to have these Blake Crouch books. I've been wanting to give them a try for a while. And maybe I'll be a Western girly after I read this. I need to go and think about my life choices, because they're not good ones right now. But before I go, don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell icon so you know when I upload new videos. I upload 2 days a week. I love you guys. Goodbye.